some. And this east side is still in me. My ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. Did so much to me I could. But didn't we? Problems, then I correct. Through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin, and a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Duran in at the 5. And for the Clippers, and small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Both these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Plumlee with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Leonard. Detroit with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
This is a strong finish from Cade and just shows you his confidence is growing in attacking the heart of any defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Russell jumps pretty high on his three-point shot, so tough for smaller guards to challenge it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Cunningham with it. Westbrook picks him up.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Batum a screen on Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Leonard the pass to Batum. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Plumlee. Lays it up off the glass. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Powell in for Leonard. And Detroit with a change here, too. Burks, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. Ivy, no good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Pistons passing it around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 10. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Westbrook. Again, Los Angeles.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Here's Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league. One of the more reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on the team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from 3. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duran. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes subbed in for Ivy.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
1:11 left in the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside for Bagley. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's the Clippers. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. It's Powell with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
A 3 from Morris, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Powell against Burks. The pass to Hayes. 3-pointer. The shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Gordon out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Batum, and it's Mann in at the 2 spot.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Outside Covington. The 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
First team.
Off the inbound pass, and Cunningham with the layup.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Highland passes to Covington. Outside Gordon for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Leonard in for Robert Covington. Here's Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now, here's Duren. Defense is right there. Cunningham with it. Now, guarded by Plumlee. And Duren slams it in.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
And, Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tries yet again. And that one goes long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Duren. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Powell, the pass to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Westbrook. That's 7 points for Marcus Morris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the dunk by Powell.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Hayes in the post. He's covered by Westbrook, and there it is for him. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
Nice move from Killian Hayes, leaving that defender confused. And then he got himself a nice look. Oh! Yes, sir. That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Morris into the lane. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Burks. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. The 3 from George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Burks looking around. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The shot by Powell, no good. A big-time effort for Eric Gordon, providing a lot of energy for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
And we need to talk about the first half that Russell Westbrook just turned in. He was all over the place.
That's apparent from the numbers, Kenny.
Yeah, very apparent. I mean, efficient scoring from him in the first half, that's helping his team.
Listen, when I say a word like apparent, you don't have to repeat it. You're not a parent.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Bagley is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory. And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Bogdanovich against Westbrook. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And Plumlee kicks to Leonard. For 3, Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And if you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Wide open. The offensive rebound. And it's Bagley in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Cunningham with the putback. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Leonard brings the double team. Fires the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Batum screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard, and he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Cunningham right side. Over Westbrook, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich, and it's Leonard missing. And here's Bogdanovich. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Westbrook. Here's Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lets a floater go. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
When you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George, that should tell you how valuable PG is.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Norman Powell's checked in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. And you look at Duren, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
He's brought that physicality. I mean, given a chance to contribute, he's shown that he can battle inside with the best of them.
And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. Mann can't hit. The Pistons shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And while you're working on your consistency with the J, don't forget about that ability to drive the ball, killing, getting inside that time.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris with the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Burks. D right on him. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Highland. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 6.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Here's Burks. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Gordon, and it's man in at the 2. Count the basket. 14 points for Marcus Morris.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Diallo kicks to Hayes. Misses the 3. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Morris. The shot will not fall. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Diallo has the open look. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morris into the lane. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And here's Covington from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Omoruyi, and he slams it one-handed.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Mann. The teardrop falls in. Mann has got his first basket of the night.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Detroit with a change here, too. Magruder's checked in. Lets the 3 fly. Diallo, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Detroit making a switch. Bagley's checked in.
Marvin Bagley.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Magruder from the left block. He sends it through.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Mann can hit. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Magruder. Offline with his 3. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Highland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And, well, Detroit shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Shot good by Diallo.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Covington. Bucket is good.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Batum brings the double team. Pass to Bagley. And then Bagley slams it in.
Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the basket by Gordon.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Gordon finds Batum for the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Bagley, the pass delivers. Diallo with it from outside the arc. Highland with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Makes it off the glass.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Diallo, no good. Outside Gordon. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Paul. What is the takeaway from a win like this tonight?
We just keep playing consistent. We just keep executing offense.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.